Welcome everybody. This is Theezy. Welcome to Charlie Lotus's channel. You're hearing it live here first.
It's recorded.
My nigga, I just wanted to say that.
So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let it roll, baby.
Hi guys, it's Charlie Lotus and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to show you guys how I take pictures of my baby while in quarantine because, you know, we can't have photographers come to the house and I'm definitely not taking her out of the house. So we had to get creative with how to take pictures. Now luckily I've had some experience with pictures. I'm usually on, of course, like the front of the camera, which I am right now, but being behind the camera is so much more fun, especially when you're trying to capture a moment. And yeah, I just have really enjoyed taking pictures of her and kind of keeping the look very universal because I have all control over like the lighting, the pictures, the editing, and making sure like I use the same backdrop all the time for her, so that everything is just really consistent and you can actually see how much she's changed from photo to photo because there's not so much going on in the background. So here are some of the things I use. I have 2 laundry baskets here. I have my boppy that I use for breastfeeding, and then I have my boppy lounger that Charlie sits in all the time. So what I do to set it up, I also have a burp rag because very important, because I can't tell you how many times Charlie has spit up while we're taking photos. And if you can catch it before it messes up the outfit, you're good. Good reflexes. And then, of course, my backdrop, which is this like really snuggly, fuzzy, furry throw blanket that I've actually had for a really long time. And I just have always used it as a throw, and now it is like her little backdrop for her photos. So what I do is I prop up my baskets. And this one's broken. Don't judge me, guys. I'm a little ghetto. I don't care. It still works. Or not. Okay, so I prop these up, and then what I do is I take my breastfeeding boppy and I kind of push it through the basket this way, so that the legs are at the bottom. So it kind of holds the baskets in place so that they don't fall on Charlie, they don't fall back while I'm taking photos and I have to stop and set it up, because we all know how precious time is with a new baby and how quickly they could turn up. So, and then I take my boppy lounger, and you know, Charlie loves this thing. She is always in it. She sits on it with us all the time, and she's really, really comfy in this. Shout out to my girl for gifting us this at our baby shower, and also the boppy too. That was a gift at our baby shower. Thank you, ladies. So what I do is I kind of lean this back on the boppy, so it's more angled up than it should be when baby is sitting in it. Of course, like we know I'm not going to put Charlie in this and walk away. This is strictly for the photo shoot that is being captured, and you know, Theron helps me with it. So I'm not here by myself. You know, if I need help, you know, there's someone by, but I could totally do it on my own. You just have to make sure that you stay really, really close in case baby starts to slide. Charlie's not super mobile right now. She's just kind of rolling back and forth at this point. So yeah, it's not too big of a, like, she's not gonna like kick herself out of it or anything. At least she hasn't. Anyway, that's the setup. And then I take my fuzzy, furry, super soft throw blanket and I just lay it over the boppies and then the baskets. And so what this does is it kind of creates like this propped up little photo shoot area. And what's really cool about the baskets too is because they're kind of angled in. So if I came over here to get a shot from her, I would still have this as my background and vice versa on the other side, which is really, really helpful. So yeah, I just throw the blanket over it like this, and then I have my burp cloth ready to go. And then some of you may think that these photos have to be taken with like a fancy camera or like a big old DSLR. Actually, I take most of Charlie's photos, especially the Photoshoot photos, with my iPhone. And so as long as you have the model, I think it's the iPhone 8 and up, then you have that portrait setting. So the portrait setting is really cool because it gives you that really, really crisp look on the person that you're actually focused on, but it also gives you that depth of perception behind or in the background. So I really love to use this because Charlie looks super, super clear, but then the background is kind of blurred. And then sometimes if I have to edit a couple things, I remember one time she like scratched her nose, like every mom has had a baby scratch themselves and then they have like a little dot, so you know, like kind of cleaning that up a little bit. Also, sometimes like if I'm taking the picture and it's too angled, a little too far, and there's not enough blanket, I can kind of patch up the area to make sure that the background is really full of just the blanket. Oh, and then the last thing that I use is a Lumi light, which is currently holding my camera up right now, just for really good lighting. Now, I will tell you that if you don't have a Lumi light and you just can't afford it right now, it's okay, because as long as you have natural, beautiful light and a big window, you can prop up and set up right next to that. So the photo I'm going to show you right now is actually what I did before I had the Lumi light, and it was just, I let, you know, the natural light come in, I set this up this way and opened the big old window so that the natural light was coming in and shining on Charlie, and then I was just taking pictures around her. Now, one major tip is that you have to take a lot of pictures. So when I'm saying a lot of pictures, like if you're taking pictures of, let's say it's Easter pictures, you want to get at least 50 shots. Because you only truly need maybe 1 to 5 if you're doing different poses and stuff. But other than that, like you just really need that one golden picture, right? So when we were taking pictures of Charlie, this was her 1 month. I don't know how clear that's going to come up, actually. I might need to just post. There it goes. So that was her 1 month photo shoot. And I did that with natural lighting, with the backdrop, the fuzzy blanket, and the Bobby Lounger. And that was just one of the photos that I did, and then I did it on my own. And then here's another one. And so that's from like a shot from above. And sorry, that Lumi light is like not making the picture very clear. So that was shot from above. And then of course, you know, we had some shots of just not showing her face and how tiny she was. This is a newborn dress, guys. She was so tiny, my little baby. But yeah, so, I took all of those with the natural light, not the Lumi light, not the, you know, the ring light. And they came out really, really beautiful. I mean, like, one of those photos is my background on my phone. And then her 2 month photos, I used the Lumi light. And this little girl, my goodness, she is so beautiful. God, I don't know how he created such a beautiful baby. My goodness, she's stunning. And that was with the Lumi light. Of course, the same background. You can kind of see like where the boppy is in the picture. But that doesn't matter because, of course, the focus is Charlie. My little Charlie bug. I'm not a professional photographer by any means. But I'm a mom and I want beautiful pictures of my baby. So that's how I do it. So we are about to do a photo shoot with Charlie because she has hit another milestone. She's 3 months. Oh my God. And she's getting so big so fast. I want another. Anyway, let's get this photo shoot going.
You are now flying. I could be your everything. I could
She fell asleep because the light is really warm, so I'm gonna change her into her Easter years
be a trust, I could be a bond, I could be a drug, all of the above. If we take it there, let's take it there. You're like waking up on a sunny Sunday morning. Instead of falling for me, rise and love, darling. I'll kiss your scars and heal those memories, baby. I'll give you my all. If you stay close to me, how sweet life would be. If I'm your lady, if we're both meant to be, how sweet life would be. If I'm your lady, you need to do anything to keep me in your arms. Will you ride for me like a king and queen? Can you get me high? Can you give me life, baby? Will you ride? Always treat me right, even through the fight. If you don't know how, just tell me now. Expand my mind and take the time to grow stronger. Be patient with me, it might take a little longer. Your loyalty with me means you won't have to wonder. I'll give you my all. If you stay close to me, how sweet life would be.
There it goes. See how it made the background blurry?
If we're both meant to be, how sweet life would be. If I'm your lady.
And then just take as many as you can, because you only really need one.
So, I guess a good hard day's work taking photos of Charlie, right? His braid's about to fall out. But yeah, so as you guys could see, I had to improvise a couple times, like with the pillow and putting the blanket over it, because I couldn't have Theron hold it and record at the same time. So that was one way I improvised. Also, did not expect Charlie to fall asleep. And then after she fell asleep, we, turned her on her side, took the lounger out from underneath her, and then let her sleep the rest of her nap. But yeah, so that was our photo shoot for the day. And I got to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I had her, 3-month and also her Easter. So yeah, so I guess we will try this again in another month. And gotta start thinking about that outfit. Yeah, I would say today was pretty successful. I think we got at least probably like 5 photos out of the whole bunch, which is good, right? And anyone who does photography or modeling, you already know, like, you'll take 100 pictures to get that one. So it was successful, and I hope that this helps anyone out there who has a new baby and wants to, capture these moments as they are getting older through this quarantine. And I just pray that our children will never remember this time, and that they're safe and that they're healthy and that all of this is over and the world becomes a much healthier and safer place for them to grow and flourish. And I pray that anyone out there who is affected or indirectly affected by COVID-19, that you are safe and healthy and healing, whatever the outcome may be. And yeah, blessings to everyone. God bless. And thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see from us. And thanks for tuning in.